Hi, Roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic War, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading the energy, not just star and plays. If that's something you can get into, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist. The playlist is called Watching the Stars, and I'm going to get right into this energy for Capricorn. You go up regardless. I'm just getting like there's some energy here of someone trying to pull you down. You go up regardless. Your energy is going up, whether they want you to stay down, stay grounded, get down on the ground, come back down to earth. There's all sorts of ways that they could be trying to insult the way that you elevate and ascend, but you just don't go down. You stay up and you go up even higher. Adaptable. Yeah, they're just gonna have to adapt to the fact that you are elevated. You're someone who elevates. I'm also hearing superior. You have creative here. You could be a very creative person, and then uncreative here is coming out. So there's something here like I don't know. I'm hearing going both ways. Maybe you could be bisexual, or something here about a left lobe and a right lobe energy, like you're connected on both. There's like a parallel energy. Adjustment is also coming out, invisible. But yeah, like you could be left-handed and right-handed or something like that. It's called ambidextrous. You have organized coming out, very organized, and then jealous. So someone is jealous of your energy. I mean, what's new here? But maybe you forgot about it. Maybe you forgot that people are jealous. Or they really do genuinely try to connect to you and try to be part of your family and like be your best friend, but it's just not an option. So yeah, you keep going up. The reason why, if you need to explain, I really don't feel like you need to explain, but it's because they're lower than you and they're not going to go up. They just want to bring you down. Adaptable. Let's clarify adaptability. The Emperor here is coming out. If you're a cross watcher, the Emperor is coming out for this Capricorn. If you're Capricorn, you're in this Emperor energy, adapting to this Emperor energy. Or maybe you have some people around you who just need to man up, grow up, learn something about life on their own, have some experiences of their own, and stop trying to feed off of your energy. There's no connection here with the subjects. It's sad. I know, I definitely get that it's sad. It's coming out that it's sad. Three of feathers. Like someone's like, that's mean. That's why I'm feeling like there's a heavy cross watcher energy. Someone who's cross watching your energy, Capricorn, because I feel like you have to be tough with energy. Because the thing is, if you're watching the playlist, what's happening is somebody is trying to figure out how you do what you do so that they can stop you from doing what you do because they're jealous of you. Like if you're attractive, they're like, how do you do your makeup? So I can tell you it's not worth it. I don't care about makeup and it's a waste of time. Like that's the vibe. How do you stay fit? So I can tell you, I don't care about working out. I don't like waking up early, etc. How are you so wealthy? So I can tell you, I don't like to work. I don't care about getting a job. Being poor is fun. Like that's the vibe here. This is what you're cutting off. And this is what it's saying you're being mean. Lunatics, mentally ill, people who keep trying to act like they're your friend. They're not your friend. And they're never going to be. So I feel like you have to say that every single day for the rest of your life. You have the Magician card in reverse. Like it's even on your uncreative side. I'm seeing an image of Robert De Niro doing an interview with Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy whatever. So the world cards here come out here as well. You're invisible to the world. Like even as an actor, Robert De Niro is Robert De Niro, and he demonstrated that on camera. If you're a psychic or you have intuition, you catch this interview. He's like he's told the camera to come up close and look at him in the face and say, I'm an actor. Now I'm acting. Now I'm not acting. It's like it's the same person, but there was just a little tiny bit of a glow and a sparkle when he was acting. Like he puts it on just a little tiny bit for the camera, but that's who he is. And when he's not acting, that spark disappears and he's still here. Like somebody's complaining like, oh, I lost my spark. So what? Sparks aren't really part of life. That's like an illusion that life is better. And some people, that's all they have is a little spark. When you lose that, it means you just entered the real world. Like people who have children, if they're going through postpartum depression, then they're like, oh, I lost my spark. What is a spark? You have a child. Okay, 8 of Grains. I don't know. It's just like some tough love energy here. Maybe that's something you're dealing with. I feel like it's patience, and not the patience of dealing with these type of people, but the patients who get admitted into hospitals and don't ever get back out. I feel like you work really hard, and that's commendable, but you're surrounded by lazy people. Whatever the job is, they don't want to do it. It could just be waking up and getting out the bed. No, that's too much. Feed me, bring me my food. These people are bedridden, housebound, wheelchair bound, learning all you can about a subject or a career. Stuck in school. They go to school for the rest of their lives if they have the money. Yada, yada, yada. I feel like they just don't change their lives. And it's really frustrating here because there's this weight, like they're trying to stop you from working. There's this weight on your shoulders, if you're resonating with this, that you just like, you feel like you constantly have to like readjust your body or like shake it off. Like Taylor says, shake it off. Or was that Mariah Carey? So let's keep going. But this could be something like, you could be a very successful person, a very beautiful person. People consider to be beautiful. But it's because you are successful at cutting the very people off that are obsessed with you. Why are you so obsessed with me? News worth celebrating. It's friendships, it's connections, it's partnerships, people that want to work with you, but they don't like to work and they don't have anything to contribute, unfortunately. Like, I would love to make this positive, but I'm not going to be delusional. I feel like you're somebody who's very pragmatic. Okay, like you're very honest when it comes to this energy. This was quite a bit. So let's see what these cards are. 7 of Earth. You've planted these seeds. You're definitely prepared for this energy, what's coming towards you, and having to move around, or possibly even moving, or having multiple homes, because I feel like you can't sit in one house for too long. You got to move around the country, move around the world. Like, you may have houses in other countries or houses in other states within that country, or cities or towns within that country, because you can only sit in one season. Like, before people start to notice you, or even just like the vibe is like, it's all about you. Then you have Ace of Water. Well, this is Ace of Air. Like, even how you see how this person is surrounded this stone or this sword, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Like, your thoughts are so fixated on your business, your crown here. Like, you're so focused on what matters to you, whether this is you as a child who is focused on his thoughts, or the community who's focused on you as a thought. That's what I'm getting. Or you as this crown, or you as this rock. You got people who are clinging to you because you cling to yourself. And I don't feel like it's an option for you to let go of yourself, because that's also what they want you to do. They're only holding on to you to get you to stop doing what you're doing. Like, they're trying to rip your arms away from this sword, or specifically rip you out of this stone, like the sword and the stone. But you're fixated on what you're doing. No one can stop you. 922 on the clock. You're changing. There's a transformation here. And then you have the King of Water. I always see the King of Water as someone who is coming into a situation, but I feel like you're leaving this situation behind and continuing to romanticize life in the way that you choose to, which is by ascending and keeping your thoughts elevated. If someone wants to be in your thoughts and your minds, then they have to level up. They have to do better in life. Get a better job. If you're driving a better car, you live in a neighborhood and you're only one driving a nice car, you're not going to lose that car. But I feel like they're trying to make it seem like, well, how do you cover the payments? What are you doing with yourself? How are you able to remodel your home? Like, but they don't want to do it as well. They're just like, oh no, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that. Get rid of that car and go drive a Honda like us. Or whatever the case is. Like, there's no shade. Go walk. They want you to walk like us. How are you walking so far, long distances? Get a scooter like us, etc. Like, they really genuinely want to pull you down. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there. If that's something you're resonating with, let me know in the comments. It's all over the place. Let me know in the comments if this is something you're resonating with. Check out the playlist, Watching the Stars, and I'll see you in the next one.